So taking a moment to settle in here, get the most comfortable you can. And as we begin here, our yoga nidra is our ancient practice that can be highly effective, used as a tranquilizer for sleep, pain management, stress, depression, adrenal fatigue. And as we delve into the deeper realms of the practice, know that we do deep emotional work by digging stuck emotion and stirring it to bring it to the surface, rewriting our held beliefs buried deep within our subconscious, intentionally triggering us into a state of shift. And this is Yoga Nidra. This practice will sign off, allowing you to take your time in contemplation or drifting off into sleep. Laying in whatever position on your back, seated against a wall, and begin to draw attention into the muscles of the body, beginning with the toes, squeezing through the toes and the feet. The leg muscles become tight, and the quads, squeezing into fists, arms tight, tummy tight, into chest, the jaw, face, squeezing the whole face here, eyebrows, forehead, and now whole body, tight, tight, tight. Holding here while drawing in a deep breath. And as you're ready to breathe out, release all tension along with it. Allow it to wash all tension you're holding within the body. Feel the body drop into a deeper sense of rest here. No longer holding tension anywhere within the body. And so the practice of Yoga Nidra begins. Finding yourself in the shape we know as Shavasana, or whichever is comfortable for you. Allow the spine to connect to the earth, to whatever support you have. Arms taking up space. Legs are soft. Completely letting go. And support under the legs with a pillow or a rolled blanket, relieving any discomfort to the low back. Another support under the head as it becomes heavier, as we dip down into the layers of relaxation, as body lets go of its earthly hold, allowing the mind to travel into the state of alpha brainwave. Following the systematic release as the body is taught to settle, to sink deeper in a way that is unique to the sacred practice. Begin to draw the shoulder blades towards one another, creating support for the heart and an opening between the shoulders and the ears. And it is here that you give yourself permission. Allow yourself to come to rest, and permission to allow what will be to just be, without any expectation, no right or wrong way. It is all perfect. It is exactly how it's meant to be. We'll draw another breath into this beautiful, beautiful physical body. Allow the belly to expand, ribs expand, building pressure into the side and back ribs. Holding this pressure on the inhale, and then opening the mouth and sighing it out with a full release. And draw another full body breath in, filling all the way to the crown of the head and holding here, feeling that pressure. Release. As the body becomes soft, the mind is present. Know you are safe here. This is the space for you to receive what it is you need. be it complete relaxation, transformative shifts in your limiting beliefs, or simply a place to feel held. Allow this to be your space of healing. And as we shift into the energy of tonight's full moon that lands in the sign of Aries, there is an intensity. The emotions may have been running high, but emotional tension can be harnessed to propel us into action towards our goals. And along with this tension of the masculine energies, there is a duality with the feminine energies. And begin to tune in to the more subtle energies of Shariklo. And Shariklo is the spirit medicine that offers connection with our softer feminine energy, our spiritual connection along our soul journey. And full moons are a time of release. As with the intensity of this moon, so is the opportunity for great release. And perhaps it's time to release those goals that have now shifted, releasing unrealistic expectations, or to dig deeper into your soul to discern what it is that's truly important for you. And like the cycles of the moon, shifting from life, shedding to death, only to be reborn yet again. This life, death, life cycle is where we release now, making room for the rebirth of the new. And so the cycle continues. And what is at the root of the most difficult situation in your life? Coming to our Sankalpa. San is the connection with the highest truth. Kalpa is the vow. And turning your awareness inward into the space of the heart. The physical heart sitting in the middle of the chest, slightly to the left. Shift a little deeper to the space that's directly behind the physical heart. Come into the energetic heart. Connect with your heart energy here and listen to what it has to tell you. Perhaps it's a gentle whisper. Hear it grow, speaking louder. What is it telling you? Feel the call of your Sankalpa. You know it in your heart to be true, and it is time to remind yourself of this solemn vow. Receive this heart wisdom as it knows, and it has always known. Hear the call. Allow it to arrive. And if nothing comes, stay with I am, as this is all that you are. Ready to plant your Sankalpa into the receiving space of the heart. State it so silently to yourself 3 times. I am. I am. I am. The heart receiving this planting and germinating of this energy. Sankalpa. Staying with my voice as we travel through rotation of consciousness. Knowing you may drift into sleep, simply call yourself back when you remember. Receive this power of this practice through every cell of you. And arriving at Annamaya Kosha, this is the physical layer as we rotate our consciousness throughout parts of the body. And calling the glow of the full moon energy to light up each body part. And this golden light begins to shine on the inside of your right arm, tracing a line all the way down to the palm of the right hand. And this delicate softness as it circles your palm. And the gentle light fills into the thumb. And the second finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. Pinky finger. Feel the glowing light move across back of hand. Circling wrist. Lower arm. Elbow. Upper arm. Shoulder. The underarm. Side rib. The waist. To the crest of the hip bone. Groin. Shining down the thigh and over the knee, down the shin, circling ankle, across top of foot, the heel, sole of foot, illumining into the big toe, second toe, third, fourth, pinky toe. Now whole right side body, from toes to crown of head, whole right side. And shifting awareness across the body, landing into the palm of the left hand. The light cradling into the palm, glowing, beginning to shine into the thumb. Second finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky. And light shines across back of hand, circling the wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, the underarm, side rib, waist, crest of the hip bone, the groin, shining down the thigh and over the knee, down the shin, circling the ankle, and the top of foot, heel, and the sole of foot, and lighting up the big toe, second toe, third, fourth, pinky toe. And now the whole left side of body, from toes to crown of head. Feel the whole left side body as it lights up. And Mother Moon shining into both heels. Moving up the tender calves. And then the softness of the under knee. Backs of thighs. The bum. Low back. And tracing the spine, vertebra by vertebra, making its way up the spine. And the underside of wrists, and traveling to the tender underside of arms, up to shoulder, and meeting the glow at the base of neck, and traveling the back of head, crown of head, down the forehead, and lighting up both eyebrows and the softness of the eyelids, right ear and left ear, right cheek, left cheek, nose, light filling into the top of lip, now bottom lip, teeth, tongue, chin, whole jaw, and shining down the throat space, down the chest, to the perfect softness of the belly, tracing the groin, and feel the light touch on the whole right side of body. And now the whole left side of body. Both arms, both legs, front of body, back of body, and now whole body, glowing throughout the whole of you as the entire body lights up. And staying with my voice as awareness is called to the flow of breath as we enter pranamaya kosha, the breath layer. We come into the softer energies of tonight's moon. Assign the mind to watch the breath, drawing breath into the whole of you. As new energy is welcomed in, releasing old energies on the breath out. Receiving new energy on your next breath as energy washes out on your release. And staying with this cycle of breath, washing new energy in and releasing old energy out. We'll begin to count this backwards with slow, intentional breath. Inhaling new, exhaling old. 10. Drawing in, drawing out. 9. Continue on. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Mind remains alert as the body enters sleep. Moving into the emotion body of Manomaya Kosha. Know that you are in a safe space. You are completely safe. As we move into the space of the mouth, call in a taste of salt. As saltiness touches the tongue, allow the tongue to experience saltiness. Now bring in a bright sourness of lemon. The tongue experiencing sour. and taste buds shift into sweetness. Taste of sugary sweetness land on the tongue, syrupy, sugary, honey sweetness. And call into the mind a sense of anxiousness. Mind racing, overthinking, every detail. Unsettling, anxiousness. And welcome a softening sense as peace washes over. As the mind accepts this peace, settling, comfort, and peace. And then feel the body as it begins to fall. Body is heavy, coming to a free fall as the body dips faster, falling, weightless, faster, falling. And beginning to slow the fall, slower, slowing right down, coming to a stop midair as the body begins to float. Body is weightless, suspended midair, floating, completely safe, held as you float. And letting sensations go now as we travel through the wisdom body, arriving at Vijnanamaya Kosha, as we turn our mind's eye to the inner mindscape, to the third eye, the chi to cache. Allow images to appear without attachment. The light touch of a feather tickling your back. The spicy hotness on your tongue. The braying of a donkey. Your sankalpa. Smell of freshly buttered popcorn. Hands in prayer. You bouncing on a trampoline. The voice of a loved one. The crunch of biting into an apple. The sound of heavy rain. A purple horse. Your hand under running water. And the glow of the full moon in the night sky. And staying with my voice while the body sleeps. And journey with me as we move through this evening. The air crisp, the arrival of fall, the scent in the air, the turning color of leaves, as you embark on a hike along a rocky path. You're dressed warmly, and you're comfortable. As the evening light begins to dim, you are fully safe as you walk steady, step after step, on a large rock, on a gentle incline. And there's a breeze high in the treetops as it rustles the leaves into a soothing melody. And walking along this path, It takes concentration, your focus. As you focus on step after step, it lulls you into a meditative state, one foot after the other, coming into this pattern of step after step. Your thoughts turn to your journey, your life story, the stages in your life that have shaped where you're at today. In each step, a milestone in your life. As you recall in vivid memory your life story. One step, another memory, next step. Allow the memories to arrive without reaction, simply witness. As you continue along, watching this life journey appear before your eyes, your path begins to incline a little steeper, a little rockier, bringing in some of your challenging life memories. Step after step. Your body's strong, steady, mind focused, and witnessing the story as it unfolds. Able to see it as an outsider, a fascinating way to revisit. More memories arrive and events come in with each step further along the trail. And your breathing becomes stronger as you climb this path, as it's turning into a much steeper incline. And the rocks becoming boulders, representing some major life events. Advancing from boulder to boulder. And there's a sound of rushing water ahead. As you continue along, still strong and experiencing this recap of this life that you've lived. And you begin to ascend upwards as it becomes more challenging the further you go. Using hands on the boulders as you lift yourself and firmly stepping and working your way up. And this is a new journey, yet you feel at home here, welcoming the physical challenge as your body begins to heat within. Working your way nearer to this water source. A mist wafts towards you. There is a waterfall coming up to your side. And the night air crisp as the sun has now set. The moon beaming high in the sky as it lights your way, continuing steadily upwards. The life story continuing with each step. Nearing the top. And as you arrive at the summit, pulling your body to the very top, arriving at this beautiful space overlooking the waterfall, and looking down the rocky surface that you have just mounted. And the mist is rising, and the glistening caught in the moonlight. You find a place to rest, settling yourself. You face the light of the moon. As the light connects to you, there becomes a direct beam of light streaming down from the brilliant full moon that is now high in the sky. And this beam of light shines directly to your chest. You are connected here, you with the moon. And the energy directly streaming to you, encouraging you to search what is there that can be released. As you look up towards the moon, following the beam of light, you begin to see a figure. It is too bright to make out details. You can only make out the outline. And the otherworldly form. There's no speaking, yet you feel at ease and know instantly that this is your highest self. Your thoughts are her thoughts. The thoughts become yours. You're invited to ask for guidance here. And what is it you wish to know? Ask yourself now, what is it that is stuck within me that I wish to release? And what is holding me from my pure potential? Help me release it now. And deep within, a heaviness makes its way to the surface as it begins to leave you, and the stuck energy exiting you. You are relieved of this burden. You have removed this energy that has been holding you in a pattern that you are ready to give up. And lightness begins to enter. Search your heart. Ask your highest self, what is my sankalpa? Feel it arrive here. And speak it now in Trinity. I am. I am. I am. And so it is. Your Sankalpa is one with you, with your highest self, within the very core of you, Sankalpa. Take this time now to ask your highest self anything you wish, any guidance, clearing any confusion. And take a moment of silence here to receive this wisdom from yourself. Open to receive whatever may come. No judgment. And I'll leave you here a brief moment as we enter Anandamaya Kosha before I return. And receiving the wisdom from your highest self. Allow yourself to return to your space. Return to your body. And let the physical pull of gravity bring you back into the space. Feel the connection of the body to the surface you are on. Feel the breath as it moves within the body. Welcoming a deeper breath in and deep breath out. And bringing life back into the body as you feel sensation of air on your skin, and the sounds and the smells signaling you've returned. And taking any organic movement you're called to in toes and fingers, and taking a nice stretch as you feel called. And taking your time here to settle onto your side or any position that's comfortable. And taking this time for yourself, allowing gratitude for your practice, for the wisdom of your highest self. And the practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat.